So I'm salty. I'm salty because it's like, man, alright. Here we go. Crash course on what's been going on. Last year I was working for a company called Intercom. That company ended up hiring Asia as well. My building lost its contract. So instead of switching over to the new company, which was a whole hoopla if you want to go back and check that out, um, I chose to stay with Intercon because I thought I would get a one-man site or something close by, or at the very least, I would just collect unemployment. So that's what I did. I collected unemployment. I collected unemployment up until this very month, but now that's gone. Intercon also lost the contract with Asia's building, and it was taken over by a company called Triple Canopy. Triple Canopy doesn't pay anymore, but they have this complicated 401k plan that's supposed to be intriguing, but that's neither here nor there. The company they're a little unprofessional. I'll say that. They don't quite seem to know what they're doing. It's a whole mess. So typically what happens is they kind of tell Asia they want to make her a lieutenant just to get her hyped and get her working, and then they'll give her lieutenant work but not lieutenant money. And it happens a lot. Her captain will take a day off or something, and they immediately put Asia in charge, which is fine. She's good at it. But today, she was running late. There wasn't even a big deal. It was just, she was getting ready. Time got away from her. I was like, fuck it. Call them and tell them you'll be 15 minutes late. So she called to tell them she'd be 15 minutes late. At which point, somebody covered for her. Whatever. Long story short, because we've been talking for this for 2 minutes, I haven't told you why I'm salty yet. They pulled my wife into the office today to tell her she was suspended for a day for being late. Now, I don't know if you can do that, but that aside, no problem. And they show her all the paperwork. Apparently, she's been late a total of 7 times since she started there. Whatever. No big deal. Nothing we can do. That's fine. Like, you want to suspend us, you want to punish us with a day off, sure. Like, I don't know why you think that would be but sure, no problem. But here's what fucks me up. You would think that would be effective immediately. Like, hey, thanks for coming, we're gonna pay you for the day. Tomorrow, don't come. Like, that's your suspension. We'll see you Friday. Or they would say, okay, well, we need a day to work something out. Come tomorrow, and then you're off Friday. But instead, she works today. Well, I guess today is Thursday. So, scratch all of that. But so she works today, she works tomorrow, then she works Monday and Tuesday. But they gave her Wednesday off for the suspension because that's the only day they could find coverage. So it's like, if the suspension is meant to be a reprimand of somewhat to punish the person for not following the rules, shouldn't that be effective immediately? Because it really negates the whole message if you say, we're going to punish you when it's convenient for us. You know, so you punished with time off. It's ridiculous. But it leads me to, I have been kind of riding the wave and coasting since unemployment, you know. And I've gone on a couple of interviews, which has been fine. But it's time. I'm going to have to stop relying on Asia and get up here and get it done myself. Nothing against her. It's a stress I'd rather my wife didn't have. So, like, Kari's working full time. I'm so proud of him. Asia's working full time, so much so that we had to tell her to stop taking overtime. So, I guess it's time for me to get out here, knock this out. I'm not making money anymore, so I can't use that as the excuse. Wow, I feel like I just came a long way around. I did. But I'm in the store now, so I should go. So, but I'm still salty.